if you are hungry to grow, you have goals, you have desires that you want to fulfill, that you want to achieve, but you don't always feel like it comes to you, like you get the result as fast as you expect. And sometimes it even feels like you're not gonna get it at all. I have two metaphors for you that anytime that you feel this way, anytime that you get that thought, just think about these. Bamboo, I don't know if you've ever seen how it grows or if you know about it. When it's planted, it does not come out of the ground for like many years, multiple years. But you can't tell how it's actually growing straight down. So let's say you plant a seed into the ground, bamboo, the stalk will go straight into the ground many feet down, deep, and only after a number of years will you actually start seeing it come up, only once it's got that stable structure. So that's what you're doing when you are building the reps. You're like building something. That's what it takes. You have to build that foundation before it comes up, before you see the result. Another metaphor, I actually told someone this and they were like, oh my gosh, that helps so much. Because when you have like these references, you know that you're on the right path and you're not doing something wrong. So the metaphor I gave, I read this from a book, Atomic Habits. It's a very popular book. So let's say you have an ice cube on the table and the freezing point, the point where water becomes ice, is 33 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius. Okay, so let's say that in the room it's 20 degrees Fahrenheit. The water is going to be frozen, it's going to be an ice cube. So imagine that the degrees warming up is your progress. So let's say it goes from 20 degrees Fahrenheit to 25 degrees Fahrenheit. You made 5 degrees of progress. You made progress. But guess what? The ice cube the water is still going to be frozen. And you make more progress. You're consistent, but you're still not seeing the result. It goes up to 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. A lot of people, they give up at 32. If they just kept pushing through, if they just kept on stacking the days, they kept on having that relentless push, they would have just gone past that threshold. It's that small threshold that most people just stop because they're afraid or they feel like they're not going to do it, like it's not possible, and then they lose out. They lose out on all the rewards that they work towards. So you, and whatever goal you're pursuing, whatever you're doing, you may be at 32 degrees and then you just stop. So don't stop. Keep stacking the days. If something doesn't work, tweak it. Success is like a combination lock. I heard this from somewhere. It's like a combination lock. You may have 3 numbers correct and there's 4 numbers you need to get right. You just need to change the 4th number by 1 and that's it. It unlocks for you. The door opens and you're exactly where you want to be. So those are 2 metaphors that you can take, the bamboo and the ice cube. You might be right there. You just need to first establish the foundation and then keep stacking those days and have that faith. Faith in something greater than yourself or a reason that's greater than yourself. Maybe it's your family or a family that you're planning on starting, or just a certain reason. Something happened in the past and you're like, that's never going to happen again. I'm going to make sure or I will die trying. I will make sure this never happens to anyone again. That commitment, that relentlessness to grow and become more is what differentiates the people that actually make it and that enjoy the fruits of their labor versus the people that try really hard and then they feel like they've been spinning their wheels and they got nothing. And the amazing thing is, it's fully in our control. It's fully in our control. You have that faith, that certainty, that inner certainty, that knowing, and it just pulls you to keep going. Never stop. If you need any help, please put it in the comments. Ask me questions. I'll see you in the next one. Have a beautiful day.